All right, no idea what to get out of this, okay? I've never seen Tony Parker conduct any type of interview, so this should be interesting nonetheless. As you guys know, I love me some Jeremy Sochan. I think that he truly is a upcoming star. Maybe not the star in sense of Kevin Durant, right? Maybe not even a Chris Middleton, but I think that he's going to be a glue guy, very similar to like prime Draymond Green, right? Something similar to that. Or hopefully, this is what I'm hoping for, if he does reach over that almost superstar level, I'm hoping that he is what Ben Simmons was supposed to be.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, guys. So before we get started with this video, shout out to San Antonio for posting this. I'll be honest, the official San Antonio Spurs YouTube page, it's not that popping, but yeah, shout out to them for that. But yeah, before we watch it, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description. I really do appreciate all the love. I got more designs coming, so don't worry. I know quite a few people have asked like, oh, have you gotten like a new printer or whatever? Not yet. But I'm still doing a third party. Everything's all good. Like we're still chugging along. Okay, so if you guys want to support, please do. Link in the description. And thanks for the patience and thanks for all the love that you guys have shown. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. One-on-one San Antonio Spurs, Jeremy Sochan and Tony Parker. All right, this should be interesting. Hold on. Cut the music, clan. All right. Absolutely love the fact that they have all these statues around here. One day, as you guys know, I'm a huge anime fan. I know this is off topic, okay? But I want like life-size statues of Goku and Vegeta. Oh my god, that would be amazing. That would be incredible. But yeah, all these are Tony Parker's, so that's pretty cool. I guess this is his. Is this his house? This might be Tony Parker's house, actually. I don't know.
So welcome to my gym.
Thank you.
It's not a everyday gym. It's a mix. It's a mix of everything.
Oh, that's crazy. So many statues. What's going on?
I have a big collection.
Whoa.
It started with basically my family and my friends. They were like, we never know what to buy you for Christmas or my birthday. Can I get a reminder? Because people always ask me and they get confused. They think I'm like French, and I am French, but I'm born in Belgium.
Yeah.
My dad is American, and my mom is Dutch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jeremy Sochan, go ahead, explain yours, because I think it's even more complicated than Tony's.
So you have a crazy mix too.
Crazy, man.
Can you remind me your mix?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I was actually born here in Oklahoma, in a town called Guyman, in the middle of nowhere. My mom's Polish, and I moved to England when I was 2. Lived in England most of my life.
So you still have the accent.
Yeah, exactly.
So you kept the accent.
Yeah, I kept the accent, yeah.
So when did you start playing basketball then? Because in England, it's soccer.
Yeah,
it's like
soccer,
France, you know, it's the #1 sport.
So I actually played soccer as well. I was a goalkeeper, but
Are you a goalkeeper?
yeah, I was pretty good too. But I started pretty.
Oh, look at that old picture. What the heck? What the heck is going on here? Isn't that a good picture?
Early, my mom played, my dad played a little bit too, and I just always had a basketball around me. It was just always in my blood, and you know, I got a little more serious. I started playing for the national team. We started traveling. You know, we went to France.
Hey, that's his mom.
Played in your gym, which is crazy.
We talked about it. That's crazy that you play in my gym.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Because that was a little gymnast too.
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
a small
it
little
was
one.
gum floor as well. It wasn't even like normal floor. My ride was crazy, but you was at the same spot as me at 19.
Yeah,
you moved
19,
there.
very young, very young. Had no idea what I was doing, 19. No idea, especially if you put it like back in the day, like in context, like there was no European point guard who made it in NBA.
Right.
So for me, I was like, I need to prove the Americans that you know, in France we can play basketball.
Exactly.
So I have to ask,
Yep.
haircut,
Yeah.
when did it start?
So
This is a good question. I just love the flow. I'm sorry, I'm not interrupting a lot, only because, yeah, I don't want to just steal their content, but there's not much to comment on. But I absolutely love the flow of this.
I told my mom, I was maybe like 16, 17. I told my mom, I want to dye my hair. She's like, no. She's like, wait until you're 18 and you can do whatever you want. And I turned 18, I went to Baylor, My mom's in England, so she can't really say to me. And I decided to dye my hair. I had an afro.
What's the first color you did?
It was blonde, but it was like a big afro, curls. And from then, it just went downhill.
Did Coach Pop say anything? He's okay with it?
He's cool with it.
Man, he changed. He changed. I don't know if 25 years ago you'll be able to do that.
Really? I don't. Really? Seriously? Do you guys think that's true? I don't know how I feel about that. Is that true? That Pop would have had a problem with that 25 years ago or 20 years? Really? Man, Pop has changed. I'm not going to lie. Like, one thing that I do love about Pop is he adjusts over the years. Like, not only with just how he view about the world or his views of the world and all that good stuff, but in the game of basketball as well. That's why I'm like, when people say he stagnated, it's like, no, he didn't. He never stagnated. I don't know what you're talking about. But that is interesting. That is a huge jump. I don't see how, I can't even imagine Pop caring about that. That's weird.
He wouldn't let me. What was he like 25 years ago?
He was tough. He was tough because when I arrived, they just won one championship.
Right.
He was still in a way like he wanted to prove himself, so very competitive.
Yeah, he was that boy was hungry.
So he was
very demanding. Yeah, locked in like crazy. And so me coming in, I was the youngest. It was a veteran team who just made the conference finals, so it was like no joke, you know.
That's
like
crazy.
we wanted to win the championship. And so then my second year we won the championship, and Pop was like really like he was driven, you know? And so like everybody in the team, we really wanted to win.
Right. What helped you guys like make a team that bonded, that close to each other?
Okay, now he's learning. Now he's in learning mode, okay? Now he's learning. He is a glue guy, so he's learning now. Here we go. Oh, crap. Sorry.
I think it started like with Timmy, his will, you know, to really want to win, and it affected everybody. And so me, when I got drafted, I was the same way. Manu was the same way. And with that culture that we had from Europe, that we like to spend time with each other, we go to dinners, and we like to, you know, really we care about each other, and we never let our ego be ahead of the goals team. Created, you know, that atmosphere that all we care was winning. What you're working on right now? What's
Sochan. Ask him about Brent Berry. That's what I want to know. Let's get the real scoop here. Ask him about Brent Berry.
Your go-to move. Beside dunking on people, because it was in Sacramento. It was in Sacramento. That was nice.
Tony like that. Hey, that's probably copyrighted. He did dunk on his head though. Not only did he dunk on him, after he dunked on him, he posted it on Instagram. I don't know if you guys saw that, and he tagged Sabonis in it, the guy he dunked on. So it was pretty mean. It was not a nice move by Mr. Sochan here.
Can help the team, you know?
Just consistency from the 3-point line, spreading my game out, and then of course my free throw, my one-handed. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, of course.
But my percentage has gone up from that. So I mean, whatever works.
You're right. Whatever works. I agree. When I wanted to shoot better and have a better percentage, I decided to shoot more like not one-handed, but more like my teardrop and take off my left hand sooner. You know, like that I can have better control. Yeah, and jump shots. Yeah. And I was like doing.
Hey, come on. I can't get copyrighted here. Let's not be silly.
Went up too, so that's why when you say whatever works, whatever works. That's the main thing.
What helped you like become more consistent, like in just general life and, you know, basketball?
I was always like very disciplined because I was driven. I really wanted to be one of the best. That was something that, and I think Pop knew that, you know, and so that's why he pushed me so hard. I really wanted to be one of the best point guards, and I wanted to be like a winner, and I wanted to win. And so for me, I was ready to do like all those sacrifices for that. But it takes time, you know, it takes time, it takes sacrifice. Yeah, it's a process, exactly. And you'll see with time, you'll see.
You're still here, like why? Why San Antonio?
It's hard to explain. I really love the city. I really love, like, it's a strange feeling. Like every time I land and I breathe the air of San Antonio, I feel like it's home. Like I feel good, it makes me happy. It makes me like in a good mood, and I'm just happy to be home because it's been home. You know, I arrived here, I was 19. So now I lived here longer than anywhere else. You know, it's 21 years that I've been in San
Antonio. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, that is crazy.
Antonio. And so, yeah, I just love it. And so for me, even if I have a lot of businesses in France, I own teams, my academy, or my wine, champagne, everything that I'm doing, San Antonio will always be home, and San Antonio will always be my base, you know?
Right.
A little bit like Timmy is still here,
Yeah,
Manu is
exactly,
still here, David Robinson is still here, George
Wait,
Gervin.
Manu's still in San Antonio? You guys didn't tell me that. I didn't know Manu was still in San Antonio. I thought he went back. I mean, I know he comes and oh, wait. No. He works for the Spurs now. Okay. Was he always in San Antonio? I could have sworn he left for a period of time. Like, yes, I do know Manu was still in San Antonio, but I thought he left to Argentina. I don't know. I'm not a real fan. I'm a fake fan.
Irving is still here.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something about the area.
Energy,
I just love it.
I think like that just shows and gives me courage and excitement that this could be like my home for
Your home,
a long time. Like you said, you came here at 19. I'm 19. You know, we'll see what happens. But I think personally, I feel like it's really exciting, and I feel like there's a lot that can be happened. So.
It's confirmed. Jeremy Sochan just said that he wants to be here forever. It's confirmed. Okay, Spur for life.
Man, it's funny that you say that, because that's the way I saw it when I was 19. And, you know, we bounced around, you know, when I was a kid, you know, because my dad was a baller, so we changed home all the time. And so when I had that opportunity, you know, to stay and sign my first big contract, I wanted to make like a home that everybody can come and my family can come for every Christmas. And so for 20 years, we always gathered here. And
ask him about why he went to Charlotte.
I always viewed it like that, to make a home for my whole family. Because you can have like all the money you want or all that stuff. It is nothing compared to spending time with your family and creating memories that you're gonna remember for a long time.
No, definitely. Our team now, like you guys had your time. You guys won a bunch of championships, and just for us, you know, we're trying to follow your footsteps, but also make it our own.
Yeah, your own. Yeah. Very important to do it your own too.
Exactly, and I think also like Coach Pop kind of sees it that way as well.
Me personally, I'm very proud of the way the team is playing, because whatever happens, you're always fighting. You never get...
Dude, this... Okay, I know we want to listen to Tony Parker talk, but that is so true. I've been saying this whole season, right? Like, even though this team is so, like, bad because they're young, I have not seen one player point the finger. I haven't seen one player like get overly like frustrated. Obviously they want to win, but they're playing the right way. They're just trying to get the fundamentals down and everything, but they're playing as a team. I mean, most of these games, I mean, for the most part, honestly, if you guys didn't want to watch any of the games, like you just watched a couple games this season, you know the story of the whole season. It's the Spurs start off really strong in the first quarter, second quarter, playing well as a team. Halftime hits, the other team, they make some adjustments. Third quarter hits, and because we're so young, we're not used to it, and we just get destroyed in the second half. I mean, it's the same story every single game. It might be a few outliers out there, but I swear outliers. But I swear there's like this script that the Spurs have gone through this entire season. But yeah, no, I completely agree with the direction Tony's going in this one, because yeah, I just absolutely love this team and how they've been playing, even though we are bad.
Give up, you're competing, and you give your best every night. And so to me, that's all you can ask, you know, when you have a young team that is learning, and it's a process, you know, to becoming a winning team. As a old Spurs, I'm very happy to watch our team and competing every night. You have to be patient, you know, we have to be patient, and it takes time, you know, to build a championship team.
I don't mean to be mean, but Tony Parker was never on a bad team. So like, I don't know. I mean, with the Spurs, he was never on a bad team. So that process that he's talking about, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that 7-year gap where we tried to get back to the finals was a process, but Tony was always on a good team. So I don't know.
But I feel like we're going in the right direction. I feel like we're adding pieces every year that's going to make us better. And so no, I feel confident for the future.
No, I appreciate you inviting me to your home.
But of course, when they asked me to do this, I was like, well, we're doing it at my house. I was like, come to the house. You're a Spurs, so family.
Exactly, family. You know, I appreciate, you know, hearing that wisdom from you it means the world to me. And, you know, hopefully I can follow your footsteps and, you know, grow the Spurs culture. But I can't wait, and you know, this friendship's gonna go a lot longer.
I think we're in great hands. I think we're in great hands with you.
Yes, sir.
Anytime, don't hesitate. If you
Yes,
have
sir.
any advice or you wanna me to share what I went through when I was your age, you know, because you're gonna have up and downs, you know, and the
Man, this is weird. This makes me feel weird, dude. It didn't feel like it was that long we were watching Tony Parker play, and now he's talking like an old head, man. Tony Parker used to be a beast, and now he's talking like an old head. Let me give you some of my wisdom, young kid. This is awful. This is just awful. I feel old. I'm not old, but I feel old. I don't like this.
Most important thing is to find that happy middle, like that you go through your career and find that happy middle.
Right.
Thanks for your time, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
no problem.
sure.
No problem. Thank you.
Tony Parker said, "Yeah, we're gonna come to my house." Yeah. I don't know. I mean, me personally, just as far as the vibes I always gotten from Tony Parker, I don't necessarily believe it was because, oh no, I want him to come to my crib. He could have invited him to the crib anyways. I think it was just a matter of, I don't feel like going up there today. I just bring him over. That's what I think it was. But anyways, so anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I know I didn't have a ton to add, but honestly, this was just a good interview, or a good back and forth. It wasn't even like an interview necessarily. Both asked some questions, and I think Jeremy Sochan got some good info out of it. I actually wonder how long this went on, because obviously it was longer than 9 or nearly 10 minutes. Like it was way longer than that, I'm sure. So yeah, I would love the uncut version of it. But yeah, anyways, you guys want to support the channel? ClanTheMerchFan.com. Speaking of Sochan, we got Super Sochan. Yeah, Super Sochan. He's going Super Saiyan. All right. But anyways, get with you guys later. Till next time. Bye.